Do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
What? 53 at the line. Been a long game for you.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. Steps away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Wilson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... It got his man, complete. Past the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Luke Wilson, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. The 20. 10, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 70 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Carson looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to pump the ball away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Now McCoy. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. And an alley to run. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Draw play. This is Carson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by Hollister. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to... Midfield across the 45. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for... This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 52 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A big pickup there on the scramble. This is Carson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Carson. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. On the delay, here's Carson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't.
And he will not get away. He sacked back around the 3-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that. Two-point attempt.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. This time Wilson will throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Coming to you.
Tempo.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The point after is good, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Penny. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Wilson, flush to his right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Penny. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Alex Okafor able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson on the move to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now on first down. They complete it to Hill. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way to the 2-yard line there.
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow, 180. 54. Too little, Captain.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds McCall. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up first and 10 at the 16, eluding the pressure right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Mike.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Brady gives to Michel, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
56, check 56.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel, and he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Michel, 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Michel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
No, 66. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Hey, check it. 56 the mic, boy. Buzz. Alert.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't. Alert. Switch.
Now Brady. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this will come up short.
Flushed out right, and that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Sliding out of the pocket. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on second down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Past the 20. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 20. 25, call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Sugar! 56, Mike, 56. Hey, orbit. 56.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He hits White, complete. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Brady now on first down. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
56 is the mark. Go on, Alabama. 56 the mark, 56. Check, 56. Hey, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got White here. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Steve 6. 56 is the mark. You don't want to pick up the ball. Hey, 66.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. Third down here.
They're not ready for this. Hey, Delta, easy. Y'all playing the wrong football. Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm coming after you. Second. I'm coming after you. Ball standing.
From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Brady going to go on fourth down. And the pressure gets to him again. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go!
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3-quarter pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? What are they headed for the home stretch is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays that way at the end?
I think it's going to be a heck of a battle. I think Baltimore, yes. New England's going to get a battle from Buffalo, but I think they're going to stay in the spot. Seattle, they're going to battle San Francisco. They're just going to trade it back and forth, and it's going to come down to Week 17, I believe, to decide that one. And New Orleans, yes, they will retain a top 2 spot.
On second down, it's White, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Wait, 20! Check 56. Here we go, D. Here I come. Check 15, spill. Hey, go 66.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Wait, set. 380. 56. 72. Bristol, Travis.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Check three. Shift. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Peek ahead. 43. Chopper.
On first down, McCoy. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And down inside the 15 he goes. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. Michel. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. We're back now in KC. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go. Check safety.
On first down, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. So they get the score still down. The bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Forbath, the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this, and this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Brady to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Brady. Hard throw, incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Wait, that 53! Plus 56! Let's go! 53, Linda! 56 to Mike. Bravo! 50.
Now this time, Brady will throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a...
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. To try again after the sack. Brady under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. But now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Mahomes now to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Flush to his right. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the... It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like hand on my heart.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Ready, 70, Indy. Here we go,
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. And an alley to run.
Hurry, hurry.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw, being chased out left. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Nick Kwiatkowski able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsay. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards. They're going to look to throw. You were telling me this yesterday. This exact under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, it's Mullins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they finally get him down, but not. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll run here with Lindsay. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
He'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hey, box drop, box drop. 5.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd down, here's Lindsay. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ready up. 54 Mike. Check, check. Walk with the
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They'll set up to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Go! 50, plant.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ready? And two stop.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he's going to keep it here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So we've come upon halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Lindsey. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams. And the Giants are going to take over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end Fant. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll drop to throw.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up 1st down, too.
Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.